Ryan's lines.
Ryan's
Ryan,
lines.
I'm open.
I'm open.
Ryan's. I'm open. Ryan's lines. Welcome to I'm open. Ryan's lines. We don't have Ryan's, but we have lines today.
Ryan still has diarrhea. It's been days.
Yeah.
We got the text this morning. I'm wearing the same shirt as last time just because this is my favorite shirt. It's my lucky shirt.
I have 5 versions of this, actually. This is a different one.
Joe's closet just looks like Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. It's just all the same.
Yeah, it's the same. I just have this
shirt. Yeah. So please like some prayers for Ryan and subscribe for Ryan's diarrhea problems. It's getting really dire. Like he's losing
diarrhea.
Yeah. They don't tell you,
All
but
right.
you lose a lot of fluids when you're, he's
If
having trouble hydrating.
If you haven't clicked away yet, we're about to do lines. We're going to go over the lines from last week's AUDL games and see who was right, and then go into next week's games, set some lines, and make some bets.
If you clicked away, I don't want you listening.
Yeah,
anyway.
If you clicked away, we don't want you. Get the fuck out of here.
If you're still here, you're cool. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. All right, Joe, do you want to take it away with?
Yeah.
Who did what?
Last week it was Flyers -5.5, and Ryan took the havoc, and the rest of us took Carolina.
Jesus
so
Christ.
congratulations to the rest of us. In this game, it was Toronto -2.5.
Oh, great line.
That means Toronto covered. Is that right?
That's right.
Congratulations to Sam and to Ryan.
I picked Royal.
Yeah, so did I.
I think
I know you said something about being like, why am I doing this again?
Well, because I picked them the week before, and then it worked out for me.
Oh,
so
right,
I was like, fuck it. But I think I'm 1 for 2 on betting for them. Or no, I don't know. We haven't done Ryan's lines every week, but anyway, they burned me twice. I'm over it.
Wind chill -13.5. Another very tight line. And what can I say? I'm never gonna bet on Detroit, and the only person who did was Ryan. So,
all right,
I believe that's how that works. Is Detroit covered?
Yeah, they did.
Philly -3.5 did not hit. Congratulations to Andrew and to Ryan for choosing Pittsburgh.
Why would you? What, like, this is obvious. I already went on my rant last episode, but come on.
Union -1.5. Congratulations to Ryan and to myself. Hustle -9.5. We all picked and we all
lost.
We're stupid. Soul -9.5. We all picked and we all hit. So that brings us to Wind Chill -4.5. Ryan picked Union. So
job,
Ryan had a very good week. He went 6-2. I went 3-5. Andrew went 3-5. Sam went 3-5.
Am I still in the lead?
Let me do some math real quick.
Okay,
Hold
on. Might
all right, let's fill the air. How long is this math going to take? How long of a story should we tell?
Like 30 seconds.
All right, Andrew, give us a 30-second tale.
For some reason, my mind's still in college nationals. Something about us yelling about Brown poop jokes in the stands.
Great story, Andrew. So update on the totals, which we have not given before on Ryan's lines. But if you're wondering, I'll go last place up. I am in last place because of my dismal first week where I went 1-9.
That's rough, dude.
Yeah, it was awful. I wasn't even like disagreeing with everybody. I just like agreed with somebody and I just agree with a different somebody every single time, and everybody got mine wrong every time.
Wow.
Fucked up. Anyway, I am at 15 and 27. Not great. I got some work to do. I got to go 12-0 next week. Anyway, in second to last place is Sam at 20 and 22, 2 games under 500. That brings us to third place from last, so second place overall. Ryan, 21 and 21 after a great week, brings him up to 50% flat, and Andrew still in first place, but 22 and 20. You got a 1-game lead on Ryan, a 2-game lead on Sam, and a 7-game lead on me.
It's close.
Oof. Yeah, it's very close. Even last place is still in it.
Last week, when we tallied up everything last time, I was like, would a group of apes like have that different of a result? And then I was like, technically we are apes. So I guess it works out that way. Anyway.
Yeah.
One way. That's one way to look at it.
Sorry about that.
That's the right way to look at it.
That's where my brain goes.
All right. It's time now for Ryan's lines. Without Ryan. So
no Ryan.
I think we're gonna take turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, how should we figure out who goes first?
Sam first.
Yeah, I'll just go by
Sam first.
My little
I didn't want
video.
to do this one.
My little video thing is me, Andrew, and Joe. So Andrew, you got next.
That's how it is for me too.
All right, cool.
That's
so
not
we're
how it
starting
is for
with
me.
Empire Glory.
Fuck you.
I'll switch it around.
Empire at Glory. I'm gonna go an away game. I'm gonna go Empire minus 7.5.
Ooh.
In Boston?
Yeah, that's what I got. I guess I'll go last since I made it.
Yeah, that's totally fair. But that means that Andrew has to go first.
Okay. This is when Glory finally gets their shit rocked. I'll take Empire.
I think I don't know. I think I'm gonna go Empire also. I think I agree.
I think I'm gonna go with Boston. Why not? That's probably a terrible decision, but I'm gonna go with Boston.
It's a big line.
Ryan. I've got Ryan in my ear right now. He says he's going Boston.
All right, good
Yeah.
choice, Ryan. Yeah, it's a big line. I think I don't know.
It's a big line.
Boston's decent at home. Empire have had some like iffy road games.
Yeah.
I mean, iffy against DC and like the good version of Philly, but still, we'll see. Up next, Flyers at Breeze. That's a fun one. Andrew is going to give us
I'll be there
line.
Oh man, I have to do this one. Okay, how much did Breeze win by last time? Like 3 or something?
5. I believe 5.
And this is at
4, but I think it was 5.
At DC. Give me Breeze. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to do this right, but Breeze minus 3.5.
That's good.
Is that how that works?
You think the Breeze win by 3 or 4?
Yeah. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Did I say it right?
Yeah,
okay.
basically.
Breeze minus 3.5.
Carolina's hot. Carolina's hot right now. I kind of want to take Carolina, but I'm gonna be there, and I don't really want to be rooting for Carolina to cover.
That's very valid.
So I'm gonna go Breeze.
All right.
When they won by 5 last time.
It was a good line. It's a good line. Yeah. It's a good line.
I think I'm gonna go Carolina just because I think maybe it's a new Carolina from the last matchup.
I'm rooting for the Breeze as always. But I think there's kind of this weird reverse bias of like I like this team and I'm scared of I'm very invested in what happens, and I think the other team is going to be good. And also we've all seen Carolina rock everyone's fucking shit for years, and they have Matt Gucciardonis this time, so I'm leaning Carolina but
Yeah, I had a very similar thought.
I don't think the Breeze are going to win by 4. You know what I mean? Maybe they
Yeah,
win by 3.
I had a similar thought, but I feel like I've also been fucked over by having that thought of being like, am I going too hard for the team that I like? Maybe I should root against them. And it turns out they're actually good.
Yeah.
But anyway, Ryan just called in again. I'm hearing lots of farts, but he said he's going Breeze.
Mm.
All right, good to know. Good to know.
He's on his deathbed, which is also basically a toilet with, I don't know.
A tombstone toilet.
Is it a bed with a toilet, or is it a toilet with bed attachments? Let us know in the comments.
The world may never know. Yeah, let us know in the comments. God damn. All right, Joe, give us the line for Houston at Austin.
Houston at Austin is going to be Seoul minus 9.5. I think that was what it was last week.
Yeah,
and we're gonna stay with it.
That's exactly the line I had in my head.
Yeah.
I think God, I don't know. On the one hand, I'm like, Austin, played a close-ish game against Houston, so they might want to like put them away. But also 10 points is a lot, and
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna go. Surprises me.
Yeah, but then this week they played terribly, but also it was a huge road trip. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Houston, I guess.
I'm gonna take Austin because I think first game of the season is not always the best indicator. And I think Houston just had a really rough loss, and it's just kind of tough to like put everything back together and go and like really, if they cover the spread, I will be impressed and I will be happy for them. But I think Austin might have this.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Seoul also. They just beat Dallas by 11. I don't know. I think Dallas is worse than Houston, but not by a lot. I think they can take Houston, but Ryan in my ear telling me he has Houston winning that game. He has Houston winning. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Bold.
All right. The final Friday game, I have no idea what to do with this game. We've got Seattle at Portland.
That's a big matchup.
Yeah, that's kind of exciting to see them pitted against each other. Sort of everyone in the West is beating up on them, but they've got a lot of really good players on those teams. So
the Duke Fest.
Yeah. And it's like the Pacific Northwest rivalry. I'm sure it'll be a fun game.
Oh yeah.
But in terms of a line, I kind of want to favor Portland because they're at home, even though it's not like a super far road trip. I'm going to go with Portland minus 1.5.
I'm not going to bet.
Give me Cascades to cover. Give me Cascades.
No way. No
yeah,
way.
I'm doing it. I don't think it's far enough away to count as an away game.
Or wait. You said Portland minus 1.5?
Yeah. No, he said, oh, yeah.
Yes. Okay, sorry, Joe. Yes, I agree with you. Cascades. Like, no way. Like, whichever, well, I don't know.
Yeah, both teams have the ability to like blow the other out if the other doesn't play very well.
You don't want to put your faith in either team is the thing.
Yeah, you really don't. Like that line is entirely like who's playing at home right now and is more likely to actually field a full team.
Yeah, and like the likelihood that Portland just wins by 1 is kind of high.
Man, this is a good line. Shit. So you're Cascades because you think I could see Cascades players being like, "Fuck it, we suck, whatever." But I hate betting on Portland. Like, ugh, ew, stinky. I'll take Portland just because of the home factor. But no. Fuck it, Cascades. No, fuck. No, Cascades.
All right, you're both Cascades.
Portland just leaves a stink. Hearing the words leave my mouth just gave me such a stink that this is Cascades.
Fair enough. I'm gonna go Nitro mostly because of the home field advantage and. Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be interesting. If it's if the teams care about it, it'll be a fun game, basically.
Can I change my mind?
Yeah, you can change your mind.
Nitro.
All right.
And Ryan is Ryan giving you a call, Joe?
Yeah, Ryan just called in. He's not making any sense, if I'm being honest. He sounds near death right now. It's a lot of gibberish, but I'm hearing something like Cascade. I think he's saying Cascades. I think he's saying Cascades.
All right.
Okay.
Godspeed, Ryan. Speaking of diarrhea flowing out of a human being, next game is a mechanics game. Andrew, can you give us a line for Alley Cat's mechanics?
Okay. I think that the Alley Cats will win by 11. I think they'll win by 11.
Okay, so minus 10.5.
10.5.
Yeah. I'd take Alley Cats.
I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect Indy by saying Detroit. So give me Alley Cats all day. Give me Alley Cats all day.
I think we're all on the same page there.
I think all four of us probably agree there. I'm getting a call from Ryan. He says he is going Detroit.
Oh,
wow.
He's going.
They covered. Hey, they covered last week.
You're right. They did. They did.
15,
and he knows it. He chose them. He picked them last week to cover, and he's picking them again.
Wow,
he says,
right, Detroit believer.
Yeah, he says, Detroit to tie. I don't know what that means.
Fair enough.
Are there ties in the AUDL?
There will be this week.
Yeah, next one to you, Joe. We've got Empire in Canada.
I've got Empire minus 12.5.
Oh baby. Give me Empire.
Betting on the Royale has not done wonders for me, so I'm gonna go Empire, although that is a big number.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking like a 25-8 like they did last year in Toronto,
I'm thinking even like 12-25 covers,
Yeah.
That feels reasonable to me.
I'm just seeing like a pissed off Empire. They're like, why are we even here? And they just go and just rock their
shit. The last time that I bet against the Empire was against Toronto. And after the game, Osgar was like, I heard you guys bet against us to cover. It was Sam and I had bet against them. You and Ryan had bet for them.
Yeah.
And so I think that
they care. They take
fire
it
inside of them dug them to really win. And I don't know if that's going to happen this week because I'm also taking Empire. So I don't know if there's a person out there who is going to. Oh my God! Wait, Ryan's calling in. No, you're joking. All right. Ryan is taking Montreal to win that game against the Empire. To win.
Whoa.
Not even to cover, to win.
Ryan's going crazy this week.
The last thing I'll say about that is like I remember Ben Yacht being on our pod and just like talking about how these games like annoy him. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think they'll just be fucking pissed off, and I don't know. I think that the anger will fuel them.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Sorry, Brandon. Brandon's also listening. Brandon, please, like, ball out, fucking win. That'd be cool.
That'd be sweet. That'd be sweet.
Do it for us, man.
Yeah. That's what really matters. All right. Moving on. I think am I next? Yes. All right. Union at Winchill. I want to say that
big game.
Yeah, that Winchill minus 4.5 line last week was maybe like would be better suited to this game, but I still don't want it to be that extreme. So I'll say Winchill minus 3 and 2.5. Winchill minus 2.5.
Union.
All right. Yeah, they did just win by like 4. So
I think I think the argument of like, oh, Minnesota wasn't at full strength. I think the people that were on like Grey Duck are not like the wind chills, like, we're counting on these guys. Like, I think the depth probably helps, but like, I think that that doesn't swing it that hard. I think the Union looked better. So
I think this is a case of recency bias that's making my heart feel like I should say Union. And I feel like I believe in anti-recency bias more than I believe in my heart. So I'm going wind chill.
All right. I think I'm also going to go wind chill. But yeah, I still don't feel like I know either of these teams, so it's tough to say for sure. But yeah, part of me is trying to rule out a lot of what I saw this past weekend. So I don't know. What does Ryan think?
He is at the point where he can't really speak full words anymore, but he's getting letters to me, and I already heard the U and the N, so he's going Union.
All right. Excellent. I think we've got 6 to go. So let's keep pushing through. We've got Flyers at Philly, the Chameleon team. Andrew, give us a perfect line for the Chameleon team.
Yeah. Yeah, this is tough because Philly doesn't lose by a lot and they don't win by a lot. And Carolina's on the road. They just played the Breeze on Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is hard. This is very, very hard. But I think I'm gonna go Carolina -2.5. That means I think they'll win by 3 or 2.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2.5. Okay.
2.5.
And I feel like betting on Phoenix like gives a bad taste in my mouth, so I'm gonna take Flyers.
Cool.
I'm also gonna take Flyers. I think the Phoenix are going to put up a respectable game, but I still
think they'll
think
have
they're
a good
probably
game.
going to lose by 3 or 4.
The thing that I hate is that I think they'll have a good game and they might
Yeah,
lose by
I
1
know.
or 2.
I know.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Philly. And I'm having
Okay.
the same thing where I'm like every part of me is telling me not to do it, and that's what's making me want to do it because it's
Yeah.
Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expect the
Ryan.
unexpected.
Yeah, Ryan is inaudible at this point, but he just sent me a text and he said Philly.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that brings us to I think probably the best matchup of the week. Dallas at Houston.
Is this on FS2?
Yeah, we've got game of the week, home game for Houston, so you know that the commentary and the visuals are going to be great.
We're gonna get free foot content if that's your thing, because the guy holding the camcorder might point it down again.
I've got Houston -3.5.
Give me Houston.
Give me Houston.
Give me Houston. Dallas sucks, and I'll never pick them no matter what.
I'm going Dallas. Mostly because I'm behind
Bad choice. Don't do it.
In this, what am I gonna do?
Have fun being more behind.
You'll get more behind.
Hold on, I'm getting a call from Ryan. He can't speak, but he's doing Morse code with his farts, and he is picking Dallas. Bold choice, Ryan, but also create points for creativity on communication.
All right. I changed my mind. I'm going Houston.
I think that's the right.
You guys scared me.
Ryan's calling me back. He's still Dallas, but he's out.
All right, moving on. Spiders shred again, but this time it's Spiders at the Shred. And as close as the last game was, I think we should have a pretty substantial line here. I'm gonna go Shred -5.5 for this one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Give me Oakland. Give me Oakland. They also might be a chameleon team, and I think they lose this game, but I think they lose by 5 or fewer.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I think the Shred might come out hot and do what they did to the Aviators against Oakland.
Totally think that's fair.
Because as far as we know, Oakland is as good as the Aviators. They've just had an easier schedule. So give me Shred.
Yeah, I think I want to go Shred too, just because I don't think we've seen them have I mean, we haven't seen a great team go there, but we haven't seen a close game at whatever their stadium's called. It's right there at Zion's Bank Stadium.
Bank Stadium.
So yeah, give me the Jorgensen's, give me the Shred.
Okay. Ryan, I've got on the line. He is just giving me noises right now. And it sounds like just like webs shooting out of him. I think that's his way of telling
Like a
me he's
spider.
going spiders.
Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Ryan, for that. Next we have Aviators at Growlers. That is an exciting game, and Andrew gets to pick the line.
I think on paper, like, I don't know what to think. For some reason, like, the Aviators vibes are a little low and the Growlers vibes are a little high just because they went 1-1 on their road trip and they beat Houston. I think this is kind of like the Aviators, they know the magnitude of this game and they're like, we have to fucking like win this game. Like, if they don't win this game, then their season's kind of, how do you, they're in a hole that they might not be able to crawl back out of. So I want to see the Aviators as the favorite, and I'm going to give them, but it is a road game and those are tough, so I'm going to give them I'm on the fence, but I'll go Aviators -2.5. That's kind of generous.
Okay. That's a solid line.
Maybe it's not that generous.
I feel like throughout these lines, I've just been choosing the team that I think is going to win and just like writing off the team I think that's going to winning by within the margin. And I think that's probably why I'm doing the worst out of anybody.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This is one of the cases where I think I would have said Aviators because I think the Aviators are going to win. But I think the Aviators are going to win by 2 or by 1. So I'm going to go Growlers to cover.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I don't pick the team I think is going to win. I don't pick against the team I think is going to win a lot, but I'm also going to do that in this case. I agree with everything you said, Andrew, about the Aviators coming into this game, especially with it being like, LA, San Diego, they're so close together and they share so many players. There's definitely like a lot of storylines to this game. But I do want to pick the Growlers just because I think it's going to be a really good game. And maybe the Aviators do pull away and like show off the team we think they are. But yeah, for now, I'm going to pick Growlers.
Okay. I'm going to go Aviators just because let's keep it interesting. And I'm like, it could go either way. Like, if they're the team that is falling short and not living up to their potential, like, they could lose this game. Like, let's not forget that they lost both games to the Growlers last year. Obviously a very different Growlers team, but like, if they're going to like put it together and be the Aviators that we thought they would be, it's going to happen now, and I want to root for that.
Yeah,
so I'm going to go Aviators.
Yeah, I am kind of getting cold feet about my choice, but I'm going to stick with it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Ryan just called in the most crystal clear I've ever, not even of the last 10 minutes, the most crystal clear he's ever been. He said Aviators.
That's still a pretty low bar.
He feels confident.
Yeah. Good point, Sam.
All right. He's loving the Aviators. He loves him some money.
That brings us to Pittsburgh, Madison, a matchup that we already saw happen where Pittsburgh shocked. I don't know, quote unquote shocked
Back me.
the Radicals. But this time it's in Madison.
I love this matchup.
Yeah, we were just talking in the
It's
tier
so
list
hard.
about how we want it.
I know. Oh, I said Madison would win their game at home, and I do think that that's true. But Pittsburgh has been playing well. They just lost by 1 to a team that took Empire to overtime. So maybe Pittsburgh is like right there.
I will say Philly looked bad in the first half,
Yeah.
and Pittsburgh looked worse in the first half. And then Philly looked worse in the second half, and Pittsburgh looked better. But that hole that they dug themselves was like very deep.
Give me
They also
Rascals minus 2.5.
Wow. I think that's right where it should be. I'm gonna take the Rascals though. As much as they've shown this season, I do not believe in the Thunderbirds still to this day. So that's where I stand.
I think if they win, it's not going to be more than 2. You know what I mean? So I'll go T-Birds to cover.
That's how their games are a lot of the time, even the comfortable wins.
Oh, woof. All right, I'm gonna go. I don't know. They just beat them, but then Pittsburgh like dominated Detroit, but then the wind chill dominated them. Oh, I could see it going either way. But like Madison's not gonna let the Thunderbirds win at Breeze Stevens. That's embarrassing.
Yeah.
But I think the Rascals win by 1. Honestly. Give me the Thunderbirds.
Ooh.
All right.
Give me the Thunderbirds.
Do it.
Andrew, what did you take? I was too deep in thought.
I took Pittsburgh.
Okay. Which means the conventional wisdom team of Rascals is also what Ryan is taking, as he is telling me on the phone right now. But he's not sounding great anymore.
All right. Well, this is exactly what I wanted the last game to be. I'm so glad I get to pick the line for this one.
At Colorado School of Mines.
Yeah, it's at the School of Mines.
I love how it's like, oh, it's the School of Mines, and it's like, oh, the School of like Mines, and it's like, no, like mines, like they're out there in the mines, dude. Like, no,
the School of Mines.
Yeah,
or it's like my school. Wait, I made that same joke on another episode.
Yeah, this is Mines.
Mines.
They're in the mines too much. They don't know grammar too good.
They don't open the books too much.
Is this some guy who was like, "This is my school"?
Yeah,
and he was like, "This is the school. This is School of Mines."
That's the exact joke I made like 2 weeks ago or whatever. I think I don't remember.
Hilarious.
Pull back the tape.
insert tape here. Anyway, for this one, I think if we're being really honest about this game, Spiders at Summit, I think this is a pick 'em.
Ooh, no way.
Because I think we're all going to pick the Summit, like all 4 of us, certainly.
I see.
Yeah, call up Ryan and see if he agrees.
That's a great. I'm gonna go before any of us even say anything. I'm gonna get Ryan on the phone. Yeah. I know they played great against those terrible teams. Yeah, I know they played tight against the Shred, but they can't. I mean, yes, Colorado has had some issues, but you know they've really tightened up their ship in the last few weeks. They had like 10 turnovers. I mean, yeah, okay, you know, he's saying something about the wind, about he's in Colorado, something about wind, and he knows the air pressure I mean, yes, Gucho Hannes is good. Yeah, he's saying something very mean about Nethercut that I will not repeat on air.
Yeah, better not.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Because there's no taking it back at this point. Okay, yeah, he is taking the spiders. He's taking the spiders in this pick'em.
Wow.
He sounds very angry at me for even trying to convince him otherwise. But
Jeez.
he's taking the spiders.
Well, yeah, I have to disagree with Ryan here. I think the Summit
Yeah.
are going to beat the Spiders.
Yeah, that's a interesting take from Ryan. I thought he was a Summit fan.
Yeah, he seems to think he has some insider knowledge about air pressure, and he was saying something about the gauge and direction of the wind. But I'm also going to have to disagree with him. He may be out in Colorado, but I think, what I've seen from the Summit, it just is better than the Spiders. So I'm going to go Summit as well.
Which you have seen less of the Summit than we have, given that
that is true. Yeah,
climbing a mountain during the game.
I didn't see their game against the Aviators, but I hear it was good. Yeah.
We hear a turn from Ryan. I'm worried about him, but maybe he's lost all the poop and it's cut the circulation to his brain or something. I don't know.
Yeah, if you're still watching and you don't know yet what an issue this is, it's time to get real. Please donate to Ryan's.
We're all for him.
Ryan's diarrhea fund.
I think on the last episode we said he couldn't do it because he had diarrhea, and then on this one we just started.
Oh, we went all in.
I don't think we stated. So like, if you didn't watch the last one but you're watching this one, Okay, if you didn't watch the last episode and then you watch this one, I don't know if you exist, but if that's you, let us know. Give us a shout out. I'm curious to see who you are.
Yeah.
Well,
Ryan's lines.
Ryan's lines. I'm open.
Ryan's lines.
One
subscribe equals one fucking
diarrhea.
One